If you ride with me, I gotta work for the both of us. I'll put you in the driver's seat.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl T. It's T the Vibes. Yes, I know that it has been a minute. I promise. I've been having a lot going on. I also been like putting together a lot of stuff. And yes, I know I look rough right now. You know, your girl trying to grow her hair back out and junk. It's a lot of changes that's been going on recently. But hey, they're good changes, so that's all that matters. By the time y'all see this, y'all will have seen the title or whatever. I've had a podcast for probably over a year, maybe a year and a half. But I decided that I want to transfer it to my YouTube as well. If y'all want, I can post a link for the episodes that I already have done, but I won't be bringing those over to YouTube because they're not recorded like this. But yeah, so this is my first YouTube podcast episode. And by the title, y'all could tell that today we're gonna be talking about loving people in their love language. I don't feel like enough people really take into account that that's something that they need to do. I've experienced having someone not do that for me, and I hope that I've done my best to love other people in their love language, or their love languages, because it is possible for you to have multiple love languages that that correlate with you. But I hope that this flip I hope that this flip when I finish the video, but if it don't flip, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna read it to y'all anyway. Love people in their love language. You see that? In their love language, not yours. Exclamation points. It look a little chopped. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It look a little chopped because I tried writing that like 4 times before I even recorded the video. Either way, y'all get the point. And I'm trying to stay on topic. But loving someone in their love language is very important, because how are they supposed to feel loved if it's not in the way that they receive love? And there are some people that don't really necessarily know exactly how they want to receive love because of the way that they were raised or the love that they've never received before. So if they do not know, then yes, you can explore those different ones and those different types with them in order to help them figure out which one is, their top 1 or 2 or whatever, or if they just like to be loved in all of the ways, even ways that are not inside of those top 5. Because a lot of people do tend to limit the love languages to those 5 basic ones, when that's not the case. There are so many things that can come into play when it comes to the way that you want to be loved. I know for me personally, I love all of them. I love receiving love in all of the ways. Like, I'm gonna appreciate it, whichever thing is done for me, but I'm not a gift type of person. You don't have to get me gifts. You don't have to get me gifts because I'm not a materialistic person. And while gifts don't always have to be materialistic, a lot of people correlate gift giving with actually giving, going out and spending all this money and all of that. I'm not that type of person. I don't need all that. I'm more of a acts of service or physical affection type of person. I even, I appreciate words of affirmation as well. Like, I love being told, that what I'm doing is appreciated. Because even though I can be made to feel like what I'm doing is appreciated, hearing it is still a great thing to have. It's a great thing to experience. And, I just think that people need to take more, well, hold on. I think when you genuinely care about somebody and you're genuinely trying to get to know someone or trying to be with someone, you will take the time out to really get to know them, or just like observe them and figure out what their love languages are. I mean, I feel as though when you're starting to get to know someone and you are trying to pursue something serious with them, that's a question that you would ask anyway. If they don't have the answer to that, that's when you start, taking the time to do different little things to see what gets the best reaction out of them. Because, like, when you do something for someone as an act of love that's based off of what you like, they might still appreciate it, but that's not them. That's not what makes them feel loved. So to them, it's just something that you're doing. It's not making them feel like you're paying attention or that you care. It's more so, it's literally like a random thing. It's like something that you just decide to do, and they're just like, oh, okay, like, thanks. But it's not, what I'm saying, it's not really making them feel anything. So when you like really pay attention to your partner and you figure out what makes them feel most love, let's say your partner's love language is acts of service. If you see that your partner is always somewhere, like taking care of everything and doing this or that, and this can go for people that are married already or people that are just starting out, because at the end of the day, it's something that's important to all relationships. Because you can also include this into your friendships as well, because that is still a relationship. Whether everybody looks at it like that or not, a friendship is still a relationship. So you still have to, do things within your friendship that keep y'all bond growing as well. But if your partner's love language is acts of service, things that I would do is like, okay, I see that they've been having a hard week. And like the stuff that they usually get done, they just haven't been able to get to it or whatever. It could be as simple as going ahead and doing the laundry and putting it up for them, so that's one less thing off their list, or cooking dinner for them, or the whole house or whatever, because they're just exhausted for real. Running them a bath. It's literally, when it's that person's love language, it's literally the simplest things that will make their day, that will make their entire day. Just to know that you care about them, just to feel like you've really been paying attention to how hard they've been working or whatever the case may be. It's just, I feel like it's an important thing for people to do when they're building their relationship and while they're within their relationship. it's just like how people say, you know, you're never supposed to stop dating your partner. Like, you're supposed to continue dating your partner even after you get them, because it's such an important thing for us as like humans to continue to feel loved. Because I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. They start getting bored because, you know, life gets busy. Life's wow. Life get busy, and sometimes y'all are gonna fall off from being able to spend that time with each other, but you have to still make that time. I'm not gonna get too deep into that in this episode, because that's a whole different topic. I do want to get into the conversation of you know, how you should try to go about things once your relationship gets to that point where, you know, y'all may be both working on y'all career, or, you know, y'all have freshly had kids or something like that. Now, I will say, I am no expert. I'm not a relationship expert, but I'm going to speak about it the way that I'm seeing it and the way that I've experienced it. And yeah, I mean, you ain't got to listen, because, oh, girl, you don't have to listen, because, I mean, at the end of the day, some of y'all might be like, I don't know who be watching my, you know, who's going to watch this video or who's going to come across this video, but at the end of the day, everybody is entitled to their own opinion and the way that they want to go about things. But if you do take my advice, I hope that it works for you, and I hope that, you know, that you and your partner continue to build strong, you know, strong roots, and that y'all continue to flourish and grow. I'm wishing nothing but the best for anybody who watches this video, especially, you know, if you're coming to a point where you're trying to build a relationship with someone, or if you're just trying to make sure that your relationship keeps flourishing. I hope that, you know, I'm sorry, I'm having an ADHD moment right then. But at least y'all know I'm authentic. I'm really just wishing the best for everybody and their relationships, because, you know, it's somebody out here for everybody. And sometimes it be the smallest things that you can do that will keep your relationship strong. So, you know, that's all I got for this episode. I don't want to make it too long for y'all, because I know it's been a minute, but I will be back doing consistent videos and stuff, and y'all will probably be seeing more of my podcast episodes. I'll probably put them inside of like their own little, I forgot what it's called on YouTube, but they'll probably be inside their own little, you know, subcategory. And y'all will probably be seeing more of the podcast episodes until I can get back around to making my regular review videos. And if there's anything else y'all would like to see, definitely comment below. Let me know. That's all I got for y'all today. But y'all already know what's up. Y'all will see me back here.